my sunshine.
It didn't even click.
Yeah, it's on.
It's on?
Yeah.
It is? I didn't hear it click.
It says record.
I can't see you from
They're just
the
listening to you now, complaining about it not being on.
Show your face. Hey guys. So we're reviewing
Ravenswood.
PLL.
Oh.
We're reviewing
What happened to
Ravenswood.
Ravenswood?
They got canceled.
We need another PLL spinoff.
Yeah.
We need Ravenswood back. I'll bring it back. I don't give a shit. I didn't get a chance to watch any of it.
Well, we saw like 3 episodes. It was pretty scary.
She liked it. Alright, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Feel better?
Yeah.
Well, what did you watch last night?
PLL.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta watch it together.
After a week of not watching it live, I had to watch. Well, we watched it together last week, just not live or not with the original broadcast.
So, anyways,
Anywho,
Hannah, I did not like how she was bitching at freaking Allie about Charles and all that crap.
and I'll disagree. I agree with Hannah. I'm sorry. I am tired of, especially coming from Allie. Really, bitch? Like, seriously, she has treated them like shit. I guess the only season where she has actually acted like a fucking human being. And I'm still not feeling sorry for her. But I'm glad to see Hannah say what we're all thinking. Like, okay, let's rewind for a second. She was like, let's dig up Charles's grave. And they're like, oh, come on, Hannah, that's gross. We're not doing that. Why? You could have proved without a shadow of fucking doubt that we all already knew that Charles is still alive. And they didn't. And guess what? And then when Mr. Jonas goes back, he digs it up and guess what? Oh, shock, it's empty. Are you kidding me?
You don't know it's empty.
Well, anyways, Hannah was on the right track. I'm sorry, I like it when Hannah goes into this assertive, aggressive mode. She's not bitching, I don't think. I think she's just speaking her mind. And you know what? I'm sorry. Allie was not held captive for all that time. Allie has been manipulative, and she's just been more of a cunt for like 5 fucking seasons. So it's kind of good to see her finally get her comeuppance a little bit. I'm glad that she's no longer the queen bee of this group. In fact, That's Night proved it. I mean, they've literally moved on from her being the head of the group, and now she's kind of on their level, if not maybe a little lower. And I like seeing that. So no, I was all for Hannah, standing up for herself and. I will disagree. It's all right. We don't have to agree on everything. Go, Hannah.
Then Hannah and Ashley go to the office to check about the
And that's another thing I'm digging too. It seems like the liars are definitely being more honest with everybody, and they need to be. They need to be because it's like whenever they try to hide shit, what happens? It blows up on their fucking face. So the fact that Hannah went straight to her mom and was like, "Listen. This money," and she's not just saying it, she's explaining why. She's like, Mrs. De Laurentiis, was funding this, area and whatever. She's like, clearly this is wrong.
This money from today.
And of course the mom's like, well, why would, Charles give you the money? And she's like, well, don't you get it? Always give something so they can take it away from you. And it's true. So, I mean, I like the fact, now if something goes wrong, I don't feel bad. So I'm like, at least Hannah did everything she could to be like, hey, Mom, this is what's up. Now, I can understand why the mom's pushing, because let's face it, taking a kid to college is not cheap. So, that's a great load off her mind. I get that. I really do. But at the same time, it's like, well, guess what? Hannah knows a thing or two about what fucking A's up to and what A's capable of. So, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, I'm saying I'm all for her. Hannah was one of my favorite characters this week. I ain't gonna lie.
Clark's been asking a lot of questions about Charles.
That is true. Did you got him at the end?
Yeah.
Okay, I won't right now see it. This is the first episode, because I don't really think he's been that fishy before. But this episode...
He's been fishy from the beginning.
Really? Well, I didn't trust anybody from, whenever they first show up on PLL. I truly think this is the first time he's actually showing it. And, what are you doing? Ew. But yeah, he's like is clearly acting weird, and we'll get into more on that later. I don't want to say anything right now. We'll skip ahead. Go ahead.
And then the the police know that Charles is A and is a liar.
I'm liking this whole thing. I like the now that the police are kind of in on the loop because once again, I know it's thrilling TV and it's great drama, but at the same time, like how often can we just keep doing the same thing where they hold shit from the police find it, and then the police is pissed at them. I'm glad that Tanner is now searching along with them. Also, the fact that Tanner, I don't know if you got this yet or not, but Tanner believes that Charles leave the message for her, which I thought was a little fishy right there. I think she's kind of stretching on that, which kind of makes me think maybe she's involved in some weird way. But I don't know.
I think
at this point, I would blame anybody. Like anybody does something just off a little bit, like well, they're something.
That Charles is after her because they left her a message or something.
Yeah.
Because
she was the one that found them too, or she was there.
Because she took his dolls.
Yep. So. With I don't know, Tanner's one of those characters I don't really like. So if she was to wind up with an accident, dead, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care at all. I mean, don't get me wrong. It may be like Mona. I remember I hated Mona. I hated Mona, and then when Mona died, I was like, no, Mona, I didn't mean it. Don't die. But I don't think I'll feel that way about Tanner because there's just no redeeming qualities there. She's just a cunt. And she doesn't do her fucking job, it seems like. It seems like she was just like hounding the liars when they clearly had nothing, they did nothing wrong. And dude, she was like in their fucking face every episode. I know your episode. And it's like, what? And then get this. Now she knows without a shadow of a doubt they're innocent. She's not even really doing their job to like try to track A down. It just seems weird. I don't know. I just don't like the fact that, I don't know. I think Tanner, most of the Rosewood Police Department, Toby and Lorenzo included, I don't think they're that great cops. I think they're really a shitty team. Sorry. Go ahead.
Redcoat's back, and she's watching the art show.
Yes, they bugged the art show, and they are doing a reconnaissance there. And A was watching that, and there's a chair next to A, and Redcoat walked right up into it.
Yeah.
That was literally...
And Charles switched the pictures on all
Yes. Well, before that even happened, when it was Redcoat, that was like the first holy shit moment of this episode. Because I was just like, oh, fuck. Because it's not that we forgot about Redcoat at all. And I don't think it's Cece. I think Cece was Redcoat. Her and Allie both were. But I do think this is someone different.
I think it's Melissa.
You think Melissa? Really? I don't think it's Melissa. Oh, man, I mean, you never can tell. There's a lot of variables right now. There's a lot of shit in the air, so it's going to be hard to differentiate here. I don't think I was on the whole like Charles is A. I don't think Charles is A. I am going to state right now like Charles is Charles, and A is working for Charles, and I think Redcoat is working for both of them, kind of thing. I used to think Redcoat was above A, and now I'm starting to think it's the other way around. Anyways, holy shit moment there. When I saw Redcoat, I was like, oh my god. And it does bring up questions like, where is Cece? Where is Noel Kahn? Where's Allie's running crew? And the fact that Allie is now out in the open, she's, confessed everything, she's in the clear, and she's now once again being hunted, why isn't her crew there to help her? These two went to great lengths when Allie was supposedly dead. Where are they at now? Where's the fuck is Jenna at? Who was like, no cons, like, anyways, so Rico came back, and then you went ahead and talked about the art show itself.
Yeah,
it was
Arya goes to it, but there's cops watching out.
Yeah. Well, her mom didn't want her to go, but then she talked her into it, and there was a ton of undercover cops, patrolling the area. And then it was funny because as soon as they were talking, and they were starting to present it and everything about artists doing artwork, I was on, just like every other 12-year-old girl across America, I'm on the PLL Facebook page, and I'm like, A switched it, or Charles switched Charles switched it, guarantee it. And sure enough, right off the bat, we see it was pictures of
them on the...
in their bed on the dollhouse.
None of them in bed, they're on the
gurney?
The
gurneys. And, but yeah, it was pictures from doll, and it was a really great scene because it did a quick montage of each of the girls, and then, their quick memories. And I thought that was really cool, yes. And the
pictures of stone dolls.
And I really dug it because, to me, it was vintage A. It reminds me of when they did the eulogy or the in memory of Allie thing at the photo or fashion show, and then of course A switched that shit. So it was like A's going back to roots, but this time it seemed to hit more psychological, just because clearly, even though I was getting kind of sick of us doing this whole, there's still scar. Bless you, sweetie. I was getting. Okay. I was getting sick of the whole, you know, the liars are emotionally damaged from. And I don't know, that's great. I mean, and these girls, all these actresses pulled it off, you know, terrifically. The writing was hit or miss sometimes, but I was just sick of it. Like, I like the extra added layer of, yes, these girls are emotionally damaged. That this was a new low for A. Like, now, like, even though they've been through some crazy shit before, this was the one thing that did kind of fuck them up more. And even though I was getting a little sick of that, I'm glad they did it, because when this scene happens and you see the four girls up there unconscious, you know, naked, covered up on this gurney or whatever, this operating table or what the fuck they was on, and you see, you know, the looks on these girls' faces, you're just like, holy shit. Like, it really was another, and I don't want to sound fucking corny, but it was an OMG moment. Like, I was just like, it was a holy shit. I literally went, holy fucking shit. And instantly, as soon as I hit enter, when I was like, I bet Ace or Charles switched to picks, I was like, oh shit, he did. And it was just like, it was something that you saw coming, but when it happened, fucking blew you out of the water. Yeah, awesome stuff right there. Yeah, I mean, hey.
And then the teachers and the parents are...
Well, before we go to that real quick, let me go back. This is really where Clark started acting very weird. We talked about Clark acting weird earlier, but it really was here at the art show. And I'll get to Clark in a minute, I guess. But this is where we're starting to say as an audience, like, yeah, Clark's up to something. Now, do I think Clark's A? No. Do I think Clark's Redco? No. Do I think he's Sharp? No, obviously not Charles.
He's part of the A team, maybe?
We'll get that here in a minute. We'll get that later, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. So, so the teachers... Okay, sorry, go ahead.
The teachers and the parents may block the girls from going to prom.
There's somebody... I follow multiple people within the PLL community. Like a stalker, sorry. I'm joking. Don't block me. Anyways, there's a girl on Instagram... I forget what the name is now, like PLL Spoilers, or it's something like that. But she made a comment like, you know, they're going to try to withhold from prom or whatever. And we're seeing that starting to happen. And truth is, I can see why. I mean, clearly, it's bullshit. And this is one thing that maybe I can care less about because I'm a guy. Because even when I was in high school, I didn't give a fuck about prom. I went to prom, but I didn't give a fuck about it. Prom is something that does hit girls where it hurts, though. Because, the girls love the prom. That's the one thing that most girls look forward to when they're, you know, that age or whatever. So I can see, just from that standpoint, when you put yourself in those girl shoes, that is kind of a bullshit thing. However, and this is what I heard, I don't know about, you know, but the little person, not little person, but the person posted on that little thing, that they're sure the parents are going to try to get together and make a prom for the girls. I'm not sure if that's from the books or whatever. So, but either way, I can see that going down because that's one thing. These girls, they've gone through so much bullshit, but when they're together, and this is a great episode of them getting back together, and when their parents are on board, because I think the parents are acting pretty good, considering. Although I do think fucking Aria's mom was kind of overreacting on a lot of shit. Not really overreacting, overacting. I really thought, what's her name? Holly Marie Combs.
Yeah.
She was just really hamming it up bad for the camera. But anyways, but yeah, I can see them holding them out on prom, but I think they're gonna have their own special prom, like when they had their own Christmas. Remember that? And all the significant others, like, were in their underwear or whatever, boxers, and they had the Santa hats. So, the liars never go without. Like, even though they've clearly had a very rough high school life, there's always those touches of warmness that comes through. And I think that will be another one of those where, yeah, they're going to be pretty devastated when that word comes down, like, hey, guess what? We do not want you at prom. However, it's going to be okay. So,
And then Hannah and Spencer could talk to Reese Matthews, I think.
Reese Matthews. Christian
About the
Grey
scholarship.
himself.
And see if they could take the check back.
Yes. They tracked down where the scholarship, the address to the company and everything. And it's Reese Matthews, who has, I ain't saying he looks exactly like Jason. He looks similar. And he does have this whole Christian Grey thing about him, which I thought was ridiculous.
And they're asking about his boss. And they're
Yeah.
like, well, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, and Spencer was kind of giving Hannah a hard time because she was being quiet because the area's bugged. She was making noise, and she kept saying there's a two-way mirror like that. And Spencer's like, "You're being paranoid." I'm like, you guys are fucking with A. You guys were chipped just 2 weeks ago. Well, or 2 days ago on the show. You know what I mean? 2 episodes ago, you guys found you were chipped. So I'm sorry. I'm all for Hannah being extra paranoid. But they meet this guy who just acts weird. But then again, every new character on PLL acts weird. And I think this is way too easy. This is your red herring right here for this season. Ooh, this guy's Charles. No, he's not. I'm sorry. He is not.
Well, Spencer and Hannah thinks that Charles... That Reese Matthews is Charles.
Yep, and I think it's just too easy. But this is one of those that it's too easy. But from a storyline perspective, I can see why it would make that jump. I think in the past they've done it kind of ridiculously. They just kind of like, oh shit, he's got to be A. It's like, no, he doesn't. Stop. Wait. However, this is the one time where I'm like, yeah, he's not A, or he's not Charles, but at the same time, no, I'm not going to condemn them for going after him, so.
Yeah.
What was before that? I'm sorry. The prom?
Yeah. So we already did that, and then...
I thought I was going to add something else to that, but I can't remember what the fuck it was. Never mind, go ahead.
Oh, we already talked about Charles switched the pictures.
Yeah.
Let's see. Allie sneaks into the police station.
One of the dumbest fucking... Oh, sorry.
She knows that freaking cops are there all night. Why can't she wait till freaking very late at night?
Why do it? Here's my thing. I get it that in a way she's upset that it's her brother. Okay, this is a brother she didn't even realize she had until just recently, for one. For two, clearly he's been trying to ruin her fucking life as well. And he's already killed motherfuckers, right? Mrs. D, her mother, is dead. Now, we don't know if Charles did it or not. And that's the great thing about this show. They will leave you guessing until the end. But it's like she is way too fucking attached. And I don't blame Hannah for being like, fuck off. Fuck your brother. I hope he dies. Because, he's not really your brother. I mean, I don't care what blood says. You have no connection to this guy whatsoever. Alright? It'd be different if you found out that Jason was behind it all. That I would understand if you're just like, well, wait a minute. I have second thoughts. I want to, try. I get that. You don't know who fuck Charles is. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like, and that is that, but he killed your mom.
Yeah, she sneaks into the freaking
the
PlayStation and
well, let's talk about that first. The fact that, there's this ridiculous love story between her and Lorenzo, which I just don't care about. Lorenzo?
Yeah.
What am I saying?
Lorenzo.
Okay, Lorenzo. I'm just thinking about Lonzo or Llama, sorry. Anyway, so her and Lorenzo, and I just don't care about this. Every time they just them,
goes to sleep and
have these cute...
takes pain pills, and then she freaking grabs his...
She grabs his badge, or his card, or whatever, and then she goes, and like you said, it was at night, but it's police stations are busy places.
Yeah.
They don't just close after hours. So she goes in there, and Tanner walks in as she's going through this thing.
Yeah.
Now, granted, they had a little sit-down talk, and it showed that Tanner was a complete cunt, but at the same time, it's you just fucked your boyfriend over. Already, Toby's probably in trouble. You know what I mean? I don't know. They didn't really go into the whole Toby thing, which I wish they would have. But Lorenzo, yeah, he's fucked right now because basically, the fact that these girls are supposed to be high school girls for one.
Yeah.
Right? You okay?
Yeah.
These girls are supposed to be high school girls, right?
Yeah.
Now, they could be 18. I don't know. But, dude, Lorenzo, you're on the police force. That's statutory rape is what that is, buddy. And it's I don't know. This show gets so relaxed. I'm like, Ezra and Arya was a big deal, right?
Yeah.
They can't be dating. And now, like, Arya was like, you want to go to prom with me? What? Is that still that thing? You're still underage, right? Like, it hasn't been that long, I don't know. That shit just kind of bothers me. So anyways, yeah, Lorenzo's underage girlfriend to-be steals his badge and sneaks into the, area. I'm sorry. Kick that bitch to the curb. And you're probably in trouble right now. So way to go for trusting this bitch.
And so after the art show.
Yeah, after the showing. They closed down early.
Yeah, the girls follow Matthews.
Yeah, Reese Matthews is waiting across the thing, and he ends up leaving.
Yeah,
and
the building.
And so the three girls, I guess Arya had to go, she had to go to the police station first, answer some questions. So she's not with them, which I thought was kind of messed up anyways, but whatever, I'll buy it. But the three girls end up following Reese Matthews. Now, they don't follow him in the building.
They just...
But guess who shows up? Are you kidding me right now? You watched it last night, will you?
I know. Okay, hold on. And, yeah, that's okay. Next is...
You're going in order. You're killing me right now. Alright, go ahead, sorry.
They follow him, and then... Tanner said that if they had to, they'll kill...
Oh, yeah, that was during the whole... when she's talking to Allie, she literally said, like, yeah, we got you. We'll kill, Charles. Which, once again, good.
Yeah.
Fuck him. Okay, get past that. We're past Tanner and Allie.
Yeah, and then...
Who shows up to meet
Clark.
Reese Mathers? Fucking Clark. Now, once again, what are your thoughts on that? Just go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm talking too much.
I thought he's kind of too fishy.
He did act fishy all episode.
Yeah, and they should know better to watch if someone's following them or not.
My thing with Clark is, I think he's kind of a Lucas. Where, Lucas did don the hoodie, and he did do some jobs for A, but he was never really A. He was pretty much blackmailed into doing things. And I think Clark's going to fall into that category where, yes, he's doing some shady shit. Yes, he's, whatever. But I think this is going to be one of those cases of, what, they got him by the balls for something, whatever. And he's kind of, to keep them quiet, he's doing what they say. I do think he was the one that did change the photos. I don't think it was Charles. I think it was Clark who changed out the pictures at the art gallery. But you don't think so?
No, because they Tanner watched the video.
Oh, that's right, at the very end. That's right, I forgot about that, yeah. It was a white guy who looked kind of like Jason, so yeah.
Matthew.
Yeah, or Reese, yeah. But anyways, but yeah, okay, well, then I guess I forgot about that. I shoot my thing out. I don't think Clark is that guy. I think he's doing it because he's forced to, I think. Which I think he's going to basically come in, say it, and then that'll be the end of, like, literally a lot of characters I realize show up just for a minute or two, and then they're gone. Remember the redneck that helped fix the car that was with Hannah? Travis! I don't like Travis. I like Caleb over Travis, but at the same time, it's like, that character just vanished. Like, fuck him. Fuck Travis. The artist that Spencer was hanging out with, who lived in the barn behind the house. That guy.
Was it Josh?
Jimmy?
Jimmy?
It don't matter. Same thing. Comes in and then just leaves. So I just farted. Anyways. But no, I feel like he's going to fall into that category of, will he be here next season? Maybe not. I think he'll basically be he's just in here to kind of stir some shit up right now, and then he'll be gone. So, I don't know. I don't think he's going to be that big on the radar. Where the fuck's Lucas at? I miss Lucas.
And then, at the end,
That's it.
Okay.
What?
Charles gets in the he puts stuff in the limo.
They're playing
the limo.
Yeah.
With like freaking ropes, freaking.
It's a rape kit.
Like freaking.
I'll tell you right now, it's a rape kit.
Freaking.
Ties, binds, syringes.
Syringes.
And for the whole time, like this old cheesy like 50s prom dancing music's playing.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Then
Continue.
he gets back into the limo and knocks out the front in this red coat, and then
she hands him an envelope.
And it's prom tickets.
one of the coolest endings we've had in a while. Absolutely, and I was just like jizzing myself, like, oh god, I can't stop it because it was so cool. Cause I miss those. Don't get me wrong, they usually try to give you a nice little punch out. And don't forget when Hannah and Hannah's mom and Arya's mom was talking.
Yeah.
Redcoat was watching them too.
Yeah. I have a feeling that at the prom, if Egg gets them alone, that he's gonna freaking capture them.
Well, I think he's gonna try. I don't think he'll give again. Do you think he'll capture all of them again?
No.
I think he'll try. I don't think he'll get them, but I am curious to see what they're not playing.
Freaking drinks.
Well, the thing is they're talking about keeping them out of prom, but then they had prom tickets. So I don't see the writers kicking them out of prom just because of that right there. Unless, of course, they go after somebody else, like an Allie or, Mona. But yeah, no, definitely one of the cooler endings. Definitely dug that because, once again, all the endings are usually pretty good. It usually ends with, like, hitting a picture or, this typing but this is one of those that I'm just like, holy shit. Like, this is one of those that you're like, I wish there was an extra 15 minutes. I mean, you didn't want it to end. So, yeah, it's solid.
I wish there was a 2-hour episode.
Oh, shit.
Instead of one.
Alright, sweetie, so, final thoughts on the episode?
I liked it. I just didn't like how we got more questions.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, more questions than freaking answers. And I did not like how, Emily wants to go to prom with freaking Sarah.
Man, I'm glad we didn't have much Sarah this week, but we didn't have any Sarah, did we?
No.
We mentioned her. That's still too much. I just don't like that bitch. At all. Seriously, are we supposed to act surprised when Sarah turns on Emily? Seriously. Because it's going to happen. And I swear ABC Family is going to be like, oh my god! Hashtag Sarah's betrayal! And I'll be like, I just don't care. And the fact that, like, she's all, like, Emily's into her. Like, Emily falls so hard in love with everybody. Like, Hannah doesn't. She's been pretty faithful with Caleb since the beginning. Arya, I don't think she's ever fallen in love with anybody else. She has definitely flirted and maybe dated outside of Ezra, but she has never been like, I have had these feelings for this kickboxer guy that I haven't had for anybody. No, she has been pretty much with him. And then, who's the, Spencer and Toby, same thing. She's never really, once again, she's kind of flirted outside, but she has never shown love and devotion to anybody. But fuck, Emily, oh my god, dude, she'll just, like, she's a whore. She will fuck any chick with tits. Like, it doesn't matter. Go down the list of girls she's been in love with. Love with. Maya, Paige, and fucking,
Allison.
I'm talking about Allison. And, of course, Miley Cyrus here. So it just seems like, dude, I'm all for it. Hey, she gets more ass than a toilet seat. But still yet, oh my god. You're just like, really? I hope Paige comes back soon and fucks this up.
They said that Paige is coming back at the end of season 6.
She needs to come back quicker because I am tired of this whole Sarah storyline altogether. So, yeah.
Ooh, and I forgot that freaking Arya's freaking jealous of.
Oh, that whole thing's ridiculous. Well, what happens is Clark is hanging out with Arya at the brew, so Ezra's kind of giving the stink eye, and he's just like clearly just jealous and shit, because that's his teenage girl that someone's dating. Anyways, so what happens is later at the art show, Arya's trying to, she's got to ask him to go to prom, which is. How would school even let her bring this mid-20s motherfucker? I mean, I know he's older than that in real life, but for the show, he's in his mid-20s. A mid-20s motherfucker to the prom? I know my school wouldn't do that. Like, they were against, like, bringing outsiders, even if they were your age group, to your prom. I mean, they were just really, I guess in Rosewood, fuck it, right? But anyways, when she goes to ask him, there's the girl from Emily's, when she went to Haiti, like the girl who, organized that shit, and, my hoodie keeps falling back. And, anyways, so she's there, and then Arya's all butthurt, like, I'm jealous, and I don't like this. And you're like, dude, are you for real? Are you fucking for real? I was literally, my exact phrase last night was, I needed her to fucking get it over with, because I'm just tired of this shit, too. Like, I was always against Ezra and Arya. I still am. I'm sorry. That's statutory rape. The ABC family says okay. Anyways, but whatever. Like, I get it. Because technically, if we would have met when I was 19, you would have been really young. So that would have been just as bad. But, we met later on, and I'm okay with that. But when clearly it's against the rule, and in fact he's a teacher, her teacher, at that, and the fact that he had a sketchy past, like I don't give a fuck if he's writing a book or not, guess what? He spied on you guys. He used you guys. Anyway, whatever. I'm not anti-Ezra. I came a little bit on board when he helped him out, get out of the dollhouse. Still yet, it's still inappropriate and it's snatch. And the fact that they're stretching this out, I'm like, quit teasing a reunion. I don't care. I'm glad they broke up, but unfortunately, and that's how it's going to end. I'm pretty sure it's going to end with them together anyways. They're the Ross and Rachel of this fucking show, so. My final thoughts on this show is, I said last week's show was putting it back on track.
We didn't really get any answers this week, so.
Well, I'm okay with that, because honestly, it was just a better produced, better written show this week. So, the questions that they did, or the questions that they were bringing up, was shit that I'm into now. Like, I don't mind not knowing who Redcoat is, because I'm like, this is good. This is exciting TV again. It's the drawn out bullshit. So, I'm okay with the fact that we got more questions, because, hey, they already said they're going to answer this shit during the mid-season finale. The 11th, right?
Yeah.
So, I'm okay with that. Like, hey, cool. You guys are in. Right now, you guys are writing really good television, so I'm in. Fucking yes, bring on more questions. I can give a shit because it's really exciting now. We're getting back to it being exciting. This was a bad season overall so far. And because there was like 3 or 4 episodes of just filler. And I was like, I'm getting sick of that shit. Last week was bringing it back. And I really liked last week's episode. But this one was even better. And this brings us back to those glory PLL days. Like back when I first started watching the show. The same kind of feelings. You're like, oh, you actually are caring again. And I like that. And sometimes I didn't care during the boring episodes. But it just seems like, I don't know, this was just different. It was better. So I'm really glad that it had a good punch-out ending. You had more than just one holy shit moment in the show. You got some good twists, some good developments. The fact that you had Redcoat scoping in on the moms talking, I really like that because it's like holy shit, like they're scooping on everybody right now. It's not just the girls. Like now the moms are being spied on. So yeah, no, overall big thumbs up this week.
Yeah. If you ever watched the Pearl Liars, have you ever watched it? The first 5 seasons are on Netflix.
Oh yeah, no, check them out. Fucking, no one's watching this show right here, and now you know what I mean. Like, no one's jumping on this. Like, I want to know what PLL, but I've never seen the show. Believe me, whoever's watching our show right now, they've seen some PLL. But yeah, no, I'm really I'm looking forward to next week's episode. Or is there going to be next week? Or are they holding back for 2 weeks?
I think I'm pretty sure there's.
So there's still one more before the finale.
Yeah.
Okay. I for some reason I had in mind the next PLL is going to be the final.
They're like one more episode, so.
So one more before the finale.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, either way, I'm pumped. Now we're hitting it. I just wish we had more Caleb this episode, more Toby, more Mona. And where the fuck is Jenna at? Where is that bitch at? Like, seriously, I don't trust her. But, and she keeps bringing up Melissa and Ren. I'm bringing up Cece and Noel Khan. I think this shit's going to, I'm waiting for them all to kind of come back and it's going to explode. And hopefully create some really good television. So, but yeah, big thumbs up this week. So, how long are we talking right now? This is probably been a long time. This is probably a long video. We apologize. I apologize because I talk like a motherfucker. I love the show.
Okay, till next video.
Next video. Guys, make sure, please subscribe, check out, watch her other videos. She does a lot of stuff. She does reviews and news, and she tells a creepy little story every Saturday night.
Yeah.
So, guys, I mean, definitely, you guys remember what it's like when you first start off watching YouTube, or you first start making your own YouTube videos. It's rough when you first get started, so definitely show some support and love, participate, and to all the fellow liars out there, hit us up with your comments. We're curious to know what you think.
And what your theories are.
Absolutely. If you made your own videos, post that link down below. We'll be glad to check out your videos. You know, so yes.
Yeah. Hit me up on Facebook, Twitter,
Yeah.
Instagram.
You got all that stuff, don't you?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So that's for the next video.